how I'm going to defrost an evaporator.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. Wait, this is with, I think I saw on you on LinkedIn. This is
Yeah.
master's. Is this the work with Garamella still?
So I'm working an internship with NRO. So Dr. G kind of released me for the semester from STSL duties, but he's still my advisor.
Oh, okay. For master's?
Yeah.
Nice.
So likely all the work I'm doing now, I'll be able to write into my thesis.
Okay.
And you're in PhD school, aren't you?
PhD school, yeah. I'm in PhD right now, yeah.
Where are you?
I'm at Tufts University.
That's
up in Boston.
That's
is where I am. So yeah, I mean, I like it a lot actually. I don't know what to say. It's all. I'm in a robotics lab. We just started. It's a really new lab.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in on the professor's startup funding.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
So, yeah, I know. I'm pretty proud of myself, honestly.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Any accomplishments?
And I like everyone in my lab. They're all pretty cool, and the research seems kind of fun. I mean, not the stuff I'm doing, but the people he has 2 master students currently in the lab, and both their projects seem pretty awesome actually. One is with soft robotics, and the other's with a jumping robot.
Oh, that is really
so I'm,
cool.
I'm very interested. Yeah.
I bet you'll get to do something cool once you acclimate. Seems like at least in the lab that I'm in, they kind of do a year worth of stuff getting used to the lab, and then they kind of settle on something.
Yeah, I guess. And I'm gonna start doing literature reviews. I think just going through paper after paper. Got to prepare for quals already.
Spooky. Which ones are you gonna take?
I actually don't know. Definitely not thermo, and definitely not fluids.
Yeah, I wouldn't take fluids. Not in a million years. I would maybe take thermo, but I'm not having to take quals.
You don't have to take them, right? Yeah.
No, not for masters.
But you could. You could still do PhD.
I could just switch. I could just take the quals. I'm sure G would be super happy if I did that, but I don't want to do that.
It's free labor. Well, it's not free. You have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Or you could get a fellowship or something.
Yeah, I don't know if I want my PhD. I'm kind of testing the waters with the masters, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, okay. Masters with thesis, yeah.
So I think that'll be pretty good.
This is the Experience podcast with me and someone else. You can't wave. It's a audio.
Sorry. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
All right, we got a power trio today.
I did not say 3 Elsas. This is 3 Elses. And action.
Go ahead. Someone.
Doesn't the theme song start now?
No, we already did that.
And who wrote your theme song, by the way? Did you end up getting Michael Fassbender on that one? Did he return your calls? I tried contacting him.
Why would Michael Fassbender?
There's this movie called Frank where he wears this big mask the whole time. It's one of my favorite movies. You can get it on YouTube with ads for free. If you ad blocker, it's just a free movie now. It's a pretty good movie. It's also got Domhnall Gleeson and Maggie Gyllenhaal, which is some surprising characters. I believe you had those 2 on the show last week.
Oh yeah, that was a episode to not miss right there.
Yes, that was an episode to not miss. Episode 112. Speaking of 112, let's talk about that football game yesterday, huh?
So, okay.
First of all,
guys, keep in mind,
just like 112.
Well, so this is going to air in 3 weeks, probably.
This airs in a couple weeks. So this airs right after the UCF game. So to clarify.
Wait, this will air.
You mean the game that was yesterday, the UCF game?
That game was totally yesterday.
That would be yesterday.
Or with them.
All right. Sorry, listeners of the future. Today is September 13th, 2020, Sunday, the day after the football game against FSU, where Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets won. Is that okay, Daniel?
Yeah. So we don't know what's going to happen.
We can't have any anachronisms on this show. Everything needs to fit the timeline.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The Daniel verse.
Well, so it's interesting because David Curry, standout defensive player of the game, named by myself, is in my city planning class.
That's pretty awesome.
And if he plays next year, that'll be his 7th year playing. For
He said he's not playing.
What?
Yeah.
There must be.
He's 24. He's a grown man.
Yeah, he's not going to play.
Well, 7 year. Like, okay, what's to stop a program from just making all its players play for 7 years?
Well,
So
he redshirted.
Well, he
so
he redshirted, and then he had an injury year.
Yeah.
And then this year doesn't count for eligibility, just because that's what NCAA did. So he could technically play his 4th year of eligibility next year.
Yeah, he's stopping short. He's just stopping at just 6 years or just 7 years, whatever it is.
So they should get everyone in the program, and then they don't play for the first year, so that's not an eligibility year. And then the next 4, so you have a whole team that's a year older.
Who plays the first year?
No, just shift them all. You know what I mean? Like you take an L the first year or whatever.
So how do you start the program?
You can. So I don't know what. I don't know what you mean. Like, what's to stop? It would just be continuous. Like after the first year, yeah, there's a problem. But like, what's to stop them all just from not playing anyone the first year, and then the next 4 years, because everyone stays on for like 5 or 6 years in college.
So the first year they don't play football games, and then the second year they all have football game experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're trying to say, Reese, but
like he's saying if no one plays any games the first season, then everyone will have experience playing games the second season. I think it makes perfect sense.
No.
It may just be the PhD brain in myself fully understanding how he's trying to communicate.
No, they're all a year older. That's the right. Isn't that an advantage in college football? If you you have a whole squad that's of like older dudes.
I mean, yes, it's useful, but only if they have field experience.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Jeff Sims, Georgia Tech starting
True freshman
quarterback for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on September 12, 2020 against Florida State Seminoles was a true Just trying to make sure there's no slip-ups here. No
Of course.
That was beautiful.
It's your fault.
I was a little stressed out, I'm not going to lie, with those 2 red zone turnovers. I was like, are you kidding me? We would be up by so much when we got to the halftime, and then we just weren't. Because
it was a great game to watch. It started at 3:30 and then it ended around 9, right?
Yeah. It was 3:30, delayed to like 3:45, delayed to 4, 16 minutes in, delayed to like 5:30.
Yeah. Just enough time for them to get a touchdown, then us be down 7 for like 3 hours just waiting.
Yeah. It was actually kind of funny. So I was over at my boyfriend's house and we were watching the game with his roommates. And so they had like their neighbors that just moved in. They're a little bit crazy. They've already had the cops called on them twice now, including once yesterday. Just because they're loud, but they went to FSU. So this is kind of funny. So they hang an FSU flag out in their yard on game day. So they took personal offense to this. And so my boyfriend's roommates hang up flags all over their house. That are like, there's like 3 GT flags hanging from the house. And so we're like, we're about to start some rivalry in the street or something. But partway through the game, I guess they were being too loud and the neighbors called the cops on them. And there was just a cop car talking to them in the cul-de-sac for a little bit, and then it left. We were like, we're going to go outside and sing the fight song, but then we decided not to because that would be a little too late and disturb the neighbors.
They would steal all your seafood if you did that, FSU.
Mm-hmm. Specifically our crab legs.
Yes, they're notorious for that. Notorious. Yeah. So, yeah. I just went thrifting. Actually, I'll go grab some of my pieces. I'll give you guys kind of a fashion show. I know you guys can't see, the listeners on this call can't see it, but you know, maybe this can be some exclusive content if you subscribe to the podcast. You can drop some visual aids.
Yeah, and you can get a lot more at Daniel's OnlyFans.
Yeah, yes. I am a diamond tier subscriber to that. So I was excited about this.
All these podcasts topless, so.
Yeah, you guys don't get to see the full experience. This is a maroon T-shirt, but it's got a little embroidered skeleton on it.
What is he holding?
I think it's either a wad of cash or a beer. I don't really
fat stack of cash.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool T-shirt. I got a maroon like bomber jacket. It's a little dirty. I need to clean it up a little bit. These are all going in the wash, by the way. And I wore gloves while thrifting. I need to probably wash my hands after touching these.
Probably should wash your hands.
I just scratched my nose, but that's okay. Hawaiian shirt, and another Hawaiian shirt. This one by some French company, Aeropastel, some French boutique, I guess.
Yep.
Pretty exciting stuff.
How'd you get that? Wow.
You know, I've got connections. I'm gonna go sanitize.
Nice. Well, while Steven was going thrifting for clothes, I just went thrifting for kitchen items. But I guess that's not sanitary.
Ooh.
I got a nice bowl and a nice plate, and then as soon as I tried to wipe off the plate, I dropped it. So I was plateless for a while.
Oh no.
Just living day to day here, trying to get set up. You know me.
Wait, just one plate?
The life of
Well,
a grad
their
student.
ceramics had broken. I'd shipped my full kitchen set, and then they all broke in the UPS box. So
I know someone that works there. I can.
Oh really? Okay, give him a piece of my mind right now.
You can tell him.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's just Tanner. It's
Wait, Tanner works at UPS?
he did an internship.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, is he working right now? I thought he was just in school.
Wait, is he done, or is
Who?
he just Tanner?
Tito.
Tanner's still in school. He's in the marching band. I see him Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Steven, are you in white band or gold band?
I'm in
Careful.
both because I'm a section leader.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you guys kind of know how the marching band's practicing this season? Have you guys heard?
You should tell us.
You should tell us
We
about
had
it.
so on the podcast
Here.
chronology, we've only really had in-depth conversation about it from Tanner. So
From
we
the
don't
eyes
know.
of from
really
the
a
eyes of
lot.
the peon. Would you like to hear it from the eyes of the king of the kingdom?
An inside source.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's set the scene. March 17th, 2020.
Oh my God.
The
Do you have any?
pandemic
Hold on, before we go.
coronavirus.
Okay.
Do you have
You
any
want me to
inside
skip forward a
scoops?
little bit? I just want to make
Wait.
sure everyone has the right story.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody knows this part.
Okay,
No,
well,
start from the beginning.
The beginning. In
So a
January.
couple of years ago, there was a mommy bat and a daddy bat. they got it on. Maybe it was last year. Who knows? They had a great time. Who knew that this one act of copulation would create such a cluster chuck, if I may say that on this program?
Dana's gonna go through and bleed everything. So.
Okay, so enter
Yeah, don't-
bat, leave bat, enter novel pandemic coronavirus. So fast forward to August, right? And there is a Georgia Tech marching band, virtual band camp, whatever, that's fine. And then we just kind of meet and talk. And then we're going to split up into two bands because that's how many will fit at each football game. We can fit about 150 people at each football
Okay.
game.
Oh. Wait, did you see the FSU band? I think they had the entire band in there.
Yeah,
They
I
did.
think they have
It
more
was
space. We just
it
have
was-
two sections of Bobby Dodd Stadium. We have the one we normally have plus the one to the left. That's normally the Swarm section. So I think their band was bigger. And you'll see what annoys me is you see woodwinds with a little white bell cover on the bell cover, except a woodwind, literally how it makes noise is you cover up the holes that are spraying out the spit, right? So every hole that doesn't have a finger on it is another freaking launcher, absolute novel pandemic
Corona.
coronavirus. So the trumpets are split up. So there's 36 trumpets. So we have like 15 people on each, and then me and Mike and Jonathan and Matthew all rotate, or we're on both. And so originally we had Mondays is woodwinds and Wednesdays is brass, and then Fridays is split up. But now we're doing split up every day. And if you're not practicing ensemble, then you're practicing in sectionals.
Okay.
That's the story.
And there's no field show or anything?
No, we're still learning some halftime music. I guess just to play at halftime.
Stay busy.
Yeah.
That's nice. You guys could play something more challenging since you don't have to move. Something jazzy.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Something
No,
more
we never
challenging.
compromise on how challenging we play just because we're moving. Okay.
This is true.
We never did.
Throwback to Spanish fantasy.
That was solid show.
It was. It was probably, I don't know. What would you say is the most challenging show we've played?
Oh, it's a good one. I feel like the first year I was here, maybe it's just because that was when there's a lot of stuff going on for me, at least because I was a rat. I feel like the Smoke and Mirrors show.
Yeah, I think Too Soon sounded I think the intro to Too Soon is the coolest intro we've done. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, with the Prince tag.
Yeah,
That was pretty awesome.
but I don't know. I feel like Spanish Fantasy was pretty tough, for sure.
I would agree that that one piece was really fast.
Yeah. It was a speedy boy, if I don't, if I may say so myself.
So you said that there's 4 of y'all that are on both bands.
Mm-hmm. The 3 section leaders
and Mike, because he's a rat parent.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone in band tested positive yet?
Not that I know of. No. I mean, we'd be notified, I think, but I haven't been, informed of anything.
And this
Right,
is
because of the class. They send you else to classes.
this is like week 4, so maybe it's working.
Yeah, the numbers seem to be trending downwards. I really like, so Georgia Tech right now is doing like a competition between all like the dorms and the apartments, where like whoever has the most like number of tests in a week, it's like a food truck outside their dorm and like a free
RHA initiative, I think.
What?
Yeah. It was like an RHA thing, right?
Yeah. So that's a good idea to make sure everyone gets tested. I'm getting tested once a week, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not on campus, but I'm getting tested once a week to every other week, depending on how frequently I come.
Once a week, every other week.
Like sometimes it'll be like, once a week, and sometimes I'll like wait 2 weeks because I won't come to campus.
Yeah.
But it's voluntary. Here we have to get tested every week, and it's like individual. It's not like the communal one. But I guess it's just because like Tech is a whole magnitude. Tech has like 30,000, and here it's like
oh my god,
considerably less. So maybe that's why they can do that.
Yeah, and apparently we're going to be getting tested. Like athletics is going to host like testing site just for us for days before game days for the band who's going to the game. Let's get tested, which is pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Did you see the throngs of unmasked students in FSU Stadium?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, no one had masks
in the game.
Do y'all follow that Twitter account that's like no context college football?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They posted, it was like they had put up on the screen like the regulations and rules for what you had to do to be in attendance at this FSU football game. And it was like middle of the list, mandatory masks. And this is up on the screen and they just show this girl standing there without a mask on at the same time while this graphic's on the screen.
I need to see that.
It's pretty funny. I remember seeing that on my TV. I'm like, I really want to get a picture of that because that's so like sad but funny.
But I mean, like, if Georgia Tech was that way, like the same atmosphere at FSU in Bobby Dodd, I think would be closed by like October. You're all going home. Like, there's so many unmasked people over there.
Yeah, hopefully it's regulated better. And I was actually in the stadium on Friday.
Nice.
I was in the stadium on Friday, like taping the spots with TBS.
Oh, cool.
There's going to be 3 seats between each person, and it's every other row. So
that's good.
Yeah,
and it's outdoors.
Yeah,
I guess
that's good. I think once people are in the stadium, as long as they follow the rules, it's fine. I just think going into the stadium is going to be so hard, and like going to the concourse, you know how many people are normally out there.
Right.
Yeah, and what's to stop people from just congregating?
Yeah, like halftime, everyone's going to go to the bathroom and buy a hot dog, and there's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
We'll see.
We will see.
And
what
the thing
happens.
is, these people coming in aren't. It's kind of scary because it's like, if these people get infected, it'll just spread out to like the whole like southeast, because these people are coming from across Georgia and the southeast.
Yeah.
I mean, also these people aren't getting tested. Like we don't know what's coming. These people are bringing in with them.
Right.
One thing I thought, something that's really funny. Like we're not playing Georgia this season, right?
Because of them.
Because they're out of conference.
Right.
Well, we could play them, but the SEC said no.
Yeah, we get one game, which is UCF next week.
Okay. This is because they're out of conference too. Like to mitigate Corona, we'll just do in-conference games. So we can go. They're scheduled to actually play here in Boston. They're coming all the way up here, but we can't play another school in Georgia.
Yeah, we're going to Syracuse. Like that's really far away.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
Actually, if it wasn't, I was pretty excited
So
when.
far. That's the farthest ACC game from us.
No, Boston is farther north. Or no, actually, Syracuse. I guess maybe it's like the same.
It's like upstate New York.
Yeah, and Massachusetts is, I guess. Well, you know what?
Great area.
New York is like 2 hours southeast, and then I guess upstate New York would be along the same.
I'll Google Maps it because
I want you to Google Maps it.
Atlanta to Syracuse.
Tufts University,
Mm-hmm.
Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in like downtown Boston or?
Atlanta to Syracuse is
No.
960 miles. Well, on the road. I don't know how the crow flies.
Yeah, Tufts is technically in Somerville, Medford, but it's kind of like a big
I'm just gonna say it. What state is Boston in? I'm just gonna say
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
We'll cut that out.
Boston, Massachusetts.
it. It's about the same, actually. I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
Boston is a little farther, actually. You're right.
yeah. Yeah, they're
It's
kind of,
about. It's kind of on the same plane, but Boston's a little farther. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought Boston was like in like Pennsylvania. I'm just gonna say it.
Pennsylvania.
I'm just gonna say it. Like I thought, it was like New Jersey.
You thought
Pennsylvania.
Boston was near Philly?
No.
Well, maybe
Boston, I mean, it's
I
one.
feel like I get Boston, Philadelphia mixed up.
That's.
No shame.
I mean, to be completely honest, like I didn't realize how shifted over like Boston is. That it
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
it's like you go straight up, but it's further to get. Even though I think, Syracuse is more north, it's
Yeah.
harder to get to Boston because you have to go east as well.
Mhm.
I'm the same way. It's crazy.
Mhm.
I just assumed all those things, like the Northeast up on a blob. It's just
Yeah.
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 a blob up there.
What's the term? Boswash.
Is that just the whole area is the Boswash?
Boston to Washington. It's a super city. Higher areas. You got like in the middle.
Oh,
You
BC.
like,
Yeah. Okay.
New York and Philadelphia. Philadelphia. All right. Well, in the middle you have New York, which is like the one of the
Yeah,
biggest.
New York.
Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, and Boston. Yeah. Providence. Yeah.
Just ignore the whole state of Delaware.
I on the plane I saw like this, like with my eyeballs, like I saw DC, Philadelphia, New York. We flew right over it, like just on the way, and then like on our approach down, we were flying over Providence, which is the capital of Rhode Island. Just on our approach, like we were right over Providence, and this is so tiny, this is so dense, the entire Northeast. Yeah, it's not in Atlanta anymore.
Well, on a plane, that's probably all in like an hour, right? DC, Philly, New York, Boston.
Yeah, how long was the flight?
The flight was 2.5 hours. Nice flight. Actually, the first class ticket was the same price as a normal cabin, like a normal in any other
Really?
time. So I flew first, which was really nice.
Ooh, that's fancy.
For
Oh,
ticket-
you're white.
yeah.
Did they give you like a spaghetti meatball dinner or something?
No, but they didn't offer me beer or wine in front of the people right behind me. She didn't offer them anything, so I felt kind of weird. I said no because I didn't think it was free, but it was. I should have taken
You
them up.
should have given everyone a beer
You'd be like, I would like 4.
Drinks on me.
for my new friends.
It was kind of awkward though, because the people right behind me were not first, so they had to like watch me, like, because the attendants they would give me snacks and they wouldn't give them anything, or they would offer me beer. And the worst part is, I would have to, if I wanted to put my seat back, I would take up their leg room, right? So I didn't do it because I didn't want to feel like an asshole. It's just kind of awkward.
That is your space. You can do with it what you want.
Yeah, and it was only 2.5 hours. So.
Does that mean you got to go in the Sky Lounge thing?
First class bathroom? No.
You got the shower.
I thought there would be a Sky Lounge. That might only be like international. I don't know. I tried to find it in the terminal. I couldn't find anything.
You're like, where's the Sky Lounge? Like, oh, you're going to, where are you going? And you're like, I'm going to Boston. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, no. I did not get to experience the Sky Lounge.
Yeah, me neither. It's all right.
But
I would, I was in an airport earlier in August, and I was eating a hamburger, and I could see the Sky Lounge from where I was eating my hamburger.
Oh,
Yeah,
Was
that it?
But that was it.
and they were getting their free hamburgers.
They like went in, and there was like a whole little cafe and these nice glass doors.
Should have found the Sky Lounge. Oh my god. Yeah, I do think the season's going to be shut down before they come up to Boston. I'm considering going to that game, but I don't know.
Good. We need some fans in the area code, bro.
Yeah, but is it worth the potential risk?
No, it's not.
Yeah, maybe it might be worth analyzing Boston College games
Yeah, they may not even have fans. Some places
just
don't
to
have
see
fans.
what they're
You
even
would
doing
think
in the
that-
stadium.
Yeah, because it depends on the state, right? And in
Yeah.
Florida, the stupid Florida, they're just business as usual. I don't know if Massachusetts will have fans. Actually, watching the Atlanta Falcons game today, anyone?
On and off.
I looked at it a little bit.
I was watching it before it was sad for the Falcons.
Let the record
Oh,
show this is
yeah,
the
me too.
13th of September. The Falcons game versus the Seahawks. Continue.
Oh, those Sea Bears, yeah. Well, did you notice in the stands? Do you see anyone in the stands of Mercedes-Benz?
I'm actually
They
not
don't.
sure.
I don't think they have fans.
There's no one, but the stream I was watching, it was loud as hell.
They
They're
can pump the noise.
They're piping in all the crowd cheers from other games.
It's so strange. It was so distracting, right? It's like a laugh track, except
That's a good
they
way
don't
to
know
put
how
it.
to do it, and it's even worse than a terrible laugh track. It was just so I had to stop watching because it's so off-putting.
You guys
And,
know what's funny?
Yeah.
The Falcons, if you recall, trying to pull up, yeah, in the 2014 season, they got fined and they lost a 5th-round draft pick for
Yep.
pumping in fake noise.
Mm-hmm.
And now, 5 years later, ish, teams are like, "Hey guys, how do we pump in noise?"
And
It was like a pretty big deal. They lost
I
a
remember that.
mid-round pick and they got
Wow.
fined. I forgot how much. 350,000.
I remember they kind of tried to pawn it on that one guy, and they fired him or whatever.
Yeah,
so they're doing this before COVID.
yeah. I mean, they were clearly doing it to gain that little advantage. But,
Okay, I thought this was just so it's in the stadium, and I thought it was just in the stream.
No, I'm talking about. What are you talking about?
Like I thought that, so I'm watching it, and I thought they were just editing in the audio.
They are now. They are just editing it in.
But before they were actually just making their stadiums
The
really
Falcons were putting them on other
loud.
speakers. and
Oh, wow, that is crappy.
a
That
little
is
embarrassing. A little kind of a slap to the face of your fans too. Like you guys aren't loud enough.
that is kind of yeah.
But yeah, now they're just editing in. So if you actually went to the stadium, if you went to the Falcons game today on September 13th, 2020, it would be pretty silent. They have some stadiums, I think, are adding in some other extra sound. Like the home team is allowed to put, I think, certain amounts of sound in the stadium, but I don't know how much it is. It's definitely less than usual.
But do you think that's kind of off-putting just to hear it in the all those fans? It sounds like tens of thousands of fans, and there's no one. It's a little weird.
Reese, you got to be your own fan.
I would prefer the silence, honestly. And it was kind of a grim occasion, anyways. I don't know. Did we win?
Well-
Do we check? No. Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah, they didn't even beat the spread.
Oh, wow.
The Falcons, yeah, no, they're
It was not a great opener. I think there were some good plays though, so we'll see.
I think when I was watching, that was the only Asian American football player I've ever seen. Our kicker,
yeah.
Koo. Yeah.
Young Koo, I think. Young
Wait,
Koo.
what's his first name? It was something.
It said
Try
Yon.
to pronounce it.
Jan.
Let me double check.
I don't know that he's
Oh,
the only.
Young Ho. Young and then HOE.
Say it again.
Young Ho Koo. What a name. That's an Atlanta name right there.
No, but
he's been around.
and he's the only Asian American football player I've ever seen. I mean, I don't watch that much football though, so maybe that's why.
He might be the only active one.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
There might be some. I think there are a couple like Black Asian mixes. Maybe.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, still
The NFL is 1.9% Asian.
1.9%. That's bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Will Demps, the safety at the Ravens. Oh wait, no, this guy's already.
How many Arab
I'm
players?
looking for current players. Yeah.
Let me check how many
Yeah.
Arab players.
Oh, there can't be any here.
There's 0.8% Latino.
0.8 NFL players, Arab American. Here we go. Oh, this is Pinterest. I don't know, Pinterest article.
They're gonna show you how to make a nice casserole for these guys.
Or some kebab or something. Yeah.
Steven, you should make a thrifting Pinterest.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
You should, yeah.
Stressful. I go like twice a year. Although we did wear gloves when we went, that was nice. But I honestly I'd say I have probably like 10 pieces of clothing I wear regularly that were thrifted. I feel good about doing that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They say kill fast fashion. Am I right? Hashtag. Use a lot of water.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's not water.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. It's a lot of typing.
I'm trying to find the stat I was just thinking of.
Yeah, how many Arab players are in the NFL?
No, I don't think that was it.
That was
No.
it. Can't find it.
I can't think any off the top of my head, Reese.
Damn, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, 80% of discarded textiles go to a landfill. That's sad.
In general or in what? All textiles?
In Arab countries.
80% of discarded textiles go to a landfill.
Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, no. I was going to talk. Why is it so hard to stream football? Like, I'm an adult now, and I thought, okay, like, I'm making some money. I can put some, I want to watch this game. I can do it legally. Yes. Well, I guess I'm still a student, but it's just so difficult to find, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to pay for cable or anything. I just thought it was
honestly, cable would be the best pick at this point because cable actually has ESPN and ABC and NBC and, it's crazy.
Yeah, unless they did like something like YouTube TV, but they've been going up on their rates a lot.
You can use Reese. You can use the
something.
NFL app, and you'll get your local games each week. That's
Wait,
basically what I do.
for free?
Well, I'm looking for
Yeah,
Georgia Tech.
for free.
Whoa, no way.
So like, you'll get actually it already started. You'll get the Saints Bucks game that's going on right now.
Oh,
for
yeah,
free.
my local game.
They're the Saints.
Or Boston.
And you'll get the Monday night and Sunday night games every week. And you'll get most of the playoffs. Yeah, you'll get everything on the NFL mobile app that you have to use on your.
Okay, is it just me, or is there only usually one Monday night football game?
There's usually only one, but beginning of the season, so the first week there's two.
Okay.
Does it have to be the app, though?
Yeah, you can't do it online.
Just watch on my phone, like a little tiny.
I don't know if you have like another device that supports
Like
it.
you get a Chromecast for like $20. You can cast it to your TV or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could. I just got an iPhone, though, so I don't know. Well, I could, yeah, maybe.
You'll be
really
able to
actually-
cast it.
You can
I've
still
never
cast from an
used,
iPhone.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I've never used Chromecast, but I just moved into my new place a couple weeks ago, and my roommate has one. And you can do Spotify right from the app, YouTube right from the YouTube app.
Okay.
You can do Amazon Prime right from the Amazon Prime app,
Netflix.
and you can do it from your computer too. Like I use like this really sketchy site to watch like Braves games, and you can just cast it right from your computer to the living room.
You could also, Reese, you could just steal someone else's cable info and log in on the computer if you wanted to.
Very true.
But I want to try to do, like, an actual way of doing it that is the most, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I use my parents' account and just log in to.
oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I don't really know anyone who, like, my whole family hates sports, so it's not really.
Elizabeth has a. Oh, no.
You bummo. Well, see, what is it? I just thought like there would be like a Netflix version, like, oh, pay $10 a month, you get all the football games. No.
They do have that.
What is that?
So,
Is it
Who
a thing?
has that?
It's called. I think they still have it. Let me double check.
No, like college games.
NFL,
Oh yeah, maybe. But
right? Is that what you're talking
college
about?
games are across like 3 different services.
College is a completely different. I mean, if you wanted to just watch Georgia Tech every week, you get the ACC network. Obviously,
Actually, no, because not every
No.
ACC game's on the ACC network.
I don't think
I'll
the
say Georgia Tech didn't even play on ACC Network this past
Yeah,
week.
last
They
night
played
was like
on ABC and then got kicked to ESPN2 when Clemson started.
it was
Yeah.
on ESPN 3 where I was watching.
It's so spread out. It's ridiculous.
Okay, Reese, you can get NFL Sunday Ticket.
Ooh, what is that?
You get everything.
everything.
So just look up NFL Sunday Ticket. There's also a discount for college students, which is what you are.
No way. You know what? Thank you for telling me about this. I
So
don't.
that's
Okay.
the Stream Everything service.
Wait, you get the Monday night ticket with the Sunday night ticket though.
Monday, again, you can get for free on the NFL
Again,
mobile app. I don't know.
per my last email.
Okay. Maybe is there something for like MLS too? Maybe I should look that up.
I don't know about MLS. But
MLS.
the Sunday Ticket will let you watch any Sunday afternoon game.
I use this website. Oh, it doesn't have MLS though, but it has MLB and NFL and college football. Marquee Streams.
Oh, yeah.
2Ks. I don't know if I'm even know how to say that on this podcast. Actually,
We do not. Steven's
there's also
comments do not
Grandma
reflect.
Streams, which I use for the Georgia Tech game. It was very good actually.
I was watching through the ESPN.com/watch it. It was very laggy yesterday.
Yeah.
If you go to 6stream.xyz, that's it. 6 is the number.
6stream.xyz. What is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, Steven's comments do not reflect the podcast.
You get
Yeah,
banned from
you
Spotify.
got MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL, NCAA football, boxing, F1.
Wait,
Come on, it's football.
NHL isn't real.
Let's see,
What do
if I
you
can
mean?
pull-
NHL is happening. It's just in the bubble.
I think Georgia Tech is on ESPN again next week too,
I think so. Yeah.
because they're playing UCF.
Yeah.
What are we thinking about this UCF game?
That already happened.
We're oh yeah. We're
Oh, yeah.
favored by 3 points in Vegas. That's what Kelly Quinlan tweeted out. But that's just the home team. The home advantage is 3 points, so it's pretty much a toss-up.
I don't know if it's still 3 points because of like limited crowd stuff and all that.
Oh, yeah,
What
maybe.
team are we talking about? Oh, UCF?
Yeah.
That's
University.
true.
So
Sense-
we're technically 28th in the AP poll, and UCF is 18th, something like that. It'll be a competitive game. I hope it's a competitive game. I hope this doesn't sound really funny to people listening the day after. But
That's
That's
next
true.
week. Is that a home game? Yeah, home. Yeah, it's a home game. Oh, cool.
yeah, I'll be there
Why do we play Florida so often?
because
Oh,
they're
Because
low.
it's close.
Are we
Elizabeth, you gonna be at
UCF
the game?
first game?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm not going to be at the game.
That's good.
I could not Georgia Tech did the whole
Yeah.
season tickets for 2020 grads, but they deferred them to the 2021 season
I saw it.
because of the reduced stadium, and you could not get tickets to games unless I think you were previously a season ticket holder,
Yeah.
which I think is okay. Just I would probably prefer to kind of scope out how everything's going to go first and see how social distancing is in campus and around the stadium for game day. Like, I think that the band will be fine, but I don't know what's going to happen with the student section because I could also do that. Since I'm a master's student, I could enter the lottery.
Yeah.
But I think I would trust season tickets better than the student section tickets.
yeah. I wouldn't go in the student section at all. It's always a huge mess. I don't even think it should be happening personally, but I'd watch the game just to pretend like coronavirus didn't exist. You know, I think that's what everyone's trying to do, right? Like, oh, remember last fall? No, you know.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. But I will say it was kind of exciting watching the game, like just watching it and sitting. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I'm sitting down, I'm watching a football game. And then it was also super weird just because I was, waiting and listening for defensive cheers to start. And there was no defensive cheers.
They played some of the stuff we played, though. I think I heard some. I don't remember.
It's weird. I wonder when the last time there wasn't a band at a GT football game. Probably like the 40s?
It was in 2010.
Oh, that's good.
Someone asked yesterday in some chat I'm in, and apparently it was in 2010, and we had gone to some school. I think it might have been Kansas or Arkansas. I don't know where we went.
Didn't send a band or something?
And they didn't send a band, and Paul Johnson said never again.
I guess they're continuing it.
Paul Johnson created the coronavirus so that traveling teams couldn't have a band.
But wait, there is going to be a band this season, though, right? Or are you saying when was the last time there wasn't a band?
A band at a football game, because we've been to every football game, right? Even away game, home game.
Oh, you mean the away games? Yeah. You guys aren't going.
Nobody went. So there was just a small section of Tech fans who I guess live close to Tallahassee. They showed them at one point on the TV.
And they were also all maskless, or they were doing this, on their chin or something.
I don't even want to imagine how hot it was there yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That doesn't really excuse the lack of mask wearing.
Oh my god.
Couldn't be me.
Well,
7-0, according to Marquee Streams.
Marquee Streams. Again, this is the officially endorsed streaming platform of the...
Not really.
Marquee Streams with 2 Ks. The Ks are at the end of Marquee.
Exclusive.
These sites are also the sketchiest URLs ever.
Here's an exclusive look at Marquee Streams.
Oh my.
Here you go.
Actually, I was struggling with that earlier. I was trying to load Fox Sports, and it was a nightmare.
I wonder if they have the servers for 300 million Americans craving sports.
That's true. Maybe that's why it's bad, yeah. Because
it's always been glitchy, though, and it looks like they updated their UI, too. So there might have been
Streams?
Huh?
I agree.
No.
How about Marquee? How about Marquee?
Marquee Streams.
Officially foxsports.com.
Honestly, dude, I'd send a $5 donation to this guy. I've been watching all the Braves game on this thing.
Wait, who watches Braves game? Nobody's tuning into these things, so he can stream it. The Braves.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we don't care if you're streaming.
They're like, please, somebody watch us.
Yeah.
Put it online for free. Marquee, help us.
Yeah, Marquee is a ESPN agent. Yeah. They're trying to catch some of the piracy money, so they have a donation link that goes straight to the Disney Foundation.
Yeah. I think I've actually been to one Braves game as a, you have to, as an Atlanta resident, I guess.
I've never been to a Braves game.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't been since they moved to the new stadium.
Yeah.
I've been into the Battery for just a little bit. I was on a scavenger hunt, but other than that, I haven't gone since it was in Turner Field.
In the new stadium.
Okay.
I think Elizabeth was supposed to be at one of those.
Maybe. I think I was potentially going to go to one, but then I couldn't.
I got 3 tickets one time to an MLS game, the Atlanta United game.
I've been to 3 MLS games, 3 Atlanta United games, 2 or 3, I forget.
Nice.
Those are fun.
We're good.
I went for my birthday last year, I think. That was a lot of fun. We won like 6-2, which is like 6-1 or something. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I think it was against like Houston last year or something. I don't remember.
Do we have a rival? Does Atlanta United have like a?
Yeah, Orlando is like our official rival.
Orlando.
Yeah, I think they've beaten us like twice this season. They've never beaten us, but this season I think we've tied once and lost once.
Why Orlando? Should be like LA Galaxy or some other. It's too close.
That's why rivals are supposed to be close.
Yeah, but in soccer, I guess no. Never mind. In soccer, they're not close. They are close. I would have thought that they were like different. That's true. And we'll make it to the Champions League. Some of our teams play against the European teams.
Okay. So guys, big thing happening here. I have an unboxing I'm gonna do. Because I got an Amazon package today.
Oh, that's
It's a
exciting.
gift from one of the listeners.
Who knows what it could be? As you can see, it's a standard size.
Well,
Got the
standard
here.
Fairly standard size envelope.
your standard
Lots
size.
of extra space in here, as you can see.
I'll describe it to listeners. I'd say it's probably 18 inches by 8 inches. The standard 18 by 8 prime shipping envelope.
Prime
That's
shipping.
actually pretty close. Okay, so I'm gonna tear it open up here. Oh gosh, lots of noise.
That ASMR sound.
Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep going for the perforation. Torn.
Okay.
Torn.
Perforate it. And
Oh,
It's a
peek
nice.
in there.
Very,
Oh,
oh,
it appears to be some sort of phallic.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
it's a screen
Nope.
protector.
a screen protector.
it says something you want on the cover.
You want.
No, it's not a
It
screen.
is the
I
new
think
phone case that I ordered.
Do you have a
2
Pixel
days
3?
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
It's exactly what I thought it would be.
Well, hey, look in here. I have this. Got some screen protectors, dueling screen protectors.
No, I don't need a screen protector. I needed a new case.
Oh, it's a case. I see.
Yeah. Slim fit, of course.
Oh, slim fit.
See,
That'll
this
fit,
is fun.
it'll fit in your skinny jeans, you know?
Yeah. Actually, though, it does help.
It does help with skinny. It does, yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, it's too cold.
All right. I'm probably going to go make some lunch.
We're gonna play the game though. Remember that the one podcast scheduled event.
Yeah,
There's a
that's
game?
too much race.
We got a
Let's do-
game? Oh,
You're
the
gonna make
question-
lunch? It's a little
Yeah,
late
Steven's
for
gotta-
lunch.
It's 6. It's 5 o'clock.
When do we eat breakfast?
11.
He's got to make breakfast.
I don't know. I had a big breakfast. I made an egg, a bagel, and then a PB&J bagel. I used the 2 halves. And some fruit salad. And some orange juice.
Oh, wait. I can show you guys something. I'll show you after we cut the stream. Or,
Oh, so if you want to see what Daniel shows us, subscribe to the premium podcast experience.
of course.
Yeah, that's Daniel's OnlyFans account. $15 a month. You can see what we see right now on this Skype.
Onlyfans.tv/experience Daniel. Capital D. Big D.
That would, I guess, be the URL, wouldn't it?
I mean, if you want it to be, you know.
Well, my
capital
last
D.
name is too long, so it couldn't do that. Okay. Anything else you guys want to mention?
Daniel.tv.
All right. I hope everyone has a pleasant September 20th, 2020.